to order at 6:25 p.m. I'd like to welcome those again participating in the Board of Education meeting in person and those watching the meeting being live streaming on YouTube. I'd also like to welcome board members, Mr. Otero, Mrs. Simoia, Mr. Vickers, and Mrs. Sanders, who were just sworn in. As a reminder, the link to the meeting is on the district webpage under the Board of Education. The streaming will run through the end of the meeting. In the event that there is a disruption in the audio portion, I will pause the meeting until it is reestablished. We are on item 2, announcement of meeting. Mrs. Chavez, would you please announce the meeting?
This meeting has been announced in accordance with the New Mexico Open Meetings Act and is a legally constituted meeting of the Los Lunas Schools Board of Education.
Thank you very much. We are on item 3, the Pledge of Allegiance. Tonight, we are pleased to welcome 2 students, Mr. Uzailes Gallegos from Ann Parish Elementary and Miss Mia Gonzalez from Desert View Elementary. They will be leading the pledge. Students, would you join me at the front, please? Come on up and stand right in front of me and turn around and face all the smiling faces for you for pictures. Before we begin the pledge, I would like to ask Mrs. Chavez to read their bios.
Uzailes Gallegos is a hardworking and spirited 4th grader who gives his best on every assignment. He isn't afraid to ask questions when he needs help, and he's always ready to lend a hand to his classmates. His teachers see him as a natural leader, someone who encourages others, brings positivity to the classroom, and can brighten anyone's day with one of his jokes or his constant smile. At home, Uzailes lives with his grandma, grandpa, uncles, aunties, and baby sister, and he brings that strong sense of family and community to school each day. He loves math, especially fractions. He's also become our unofficial sports reporter, always updated on the latest football scores. As a proud Cowboys fan, he keeps things lighthearted by teasing Mrs. Begay when the Colts lose and Mrs. Hayes when the Raiders lose. Good job. Uzailes dreams of becoming a bus driver one day, and when he isn't studying or talking football, he enjoys playing the game himself, relaxing, and counting down to kickoff. We are proud to have him represent Ann Parish Elementary to help lead the pledge tonight.
Would you stand with me, please?
Oh, we have another pledge leader.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I am done with this night.
Desert View Elementary is proud to nominate Mia Gonzalez, a talented and thoughtful 6th grader at Desert View Elementary. Mia joined Desert View in her 1st grade year and is a scholar in Miss Gonzalez's 6th grade class. Her favorite subject is math, which she enjoys because it can be tricky at times, and she loves a good challenge. One of the most important things Mia has learned this year is how much her words can affect others, and she strives to show kindness by helping people and always being polite. Mia is a model member of the DVE cheer team, and outside of school she enjoys playing volleyball, spending time with family, and playing games at home. She also plays volleyball competitively and loves the movie Avatar. When she grows up, Mia hopes to become either a professional volleyball player or a model. She says her friends inspire her because they are amazing and supportive. Mia shares that she feels especially proud to be chosen to represent Desert View by leading the Pledge of Allegiance at the school board meeting. She believes Desert View is a special place to learn because of its positive environment, where scholars and staff are always respectful and polite. The school administrators, teachers, and cheer coaches could not be more proud of Mia's accomplishments. Her t-shirt design won the annual contest, so we will always have something of Mia when she leaves the school. Please join us in celebrating Mia Gonzalez, an outstanding role model and scholar at Desert View Elementary.
Pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. You did an outstanding job. See Mrs. Chavez? Here you go, madam. Thank you again. Here you go.
Oh.
Parents, we appreciate that you share your children with us and that you were here with them. Again, it's a school night. Tomorrow begins the first week of the fall or spring semester. If you want to escape, now is an excellent time to do so. If not, you're invited, of course, to sit around and participate in the meeting. But I wanted to give you that option in case you're wanting to get home, especially so we're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in the morning. Thank you very much. Drive home safely.
Thank you.
I am on item 4, approval of the agenda. Mrs. Chavez, are there any changes or deletions to the agenda?
We do not have any changes or deletions to the agenda this evening.
Thank you. I would stand for a motion regarding the approval of the agenda.
Madam President,
Mrs. Simoia.
I move that we approve the agenda as presented by Ms. Chavez and her staff.
Thank you very much. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. Mrs. Simoia has moved and Mrs. Sanders has seconded to approve the agenda as it is written. Is there any discussion? Having no discussion, I'm going to call for the vote. Mrs. Simoia, it's your motion.
I vote yes.
Mrs. Sanders?
Yes.
Mr. Vickers?
Yes.
Mr. Otero?
Yes.
And I vote yes, motion passes 5-0. We are now on item 5, which is the board reorganization. At this time, we will reorganize the board as outlined in Board Policy B0900 by electing officers, after which the president will name the appointees to the Finance and Audit Committee. Our board policy, as this board has on numerous occasions talked about, is inadequate and inaccurate in terms of following the expectations for Robert's Rules of Order. So we will be following Article 11B, nominations and elections, under Section 66A, nominations, and then the conducting the election. So I would first ask for a nomination to open 4 nominations for Robert, or for the office of president.
Madam President,
Yes, Mrs. Sanders?
I'd like to nominate Frank Otero.
I need a motion first to open the nominations.
Okay, how about that?
You do that one. Do I have a second to open nominations?
I'll second your motion.
Thank Mrs. Simoia. Thank you, Mrs. Simoia. Having a nomination and a second to open for nominations, I will now accept nominations for the office of board president.
I'll try it again.
Please do.
Madam President,
Mrs. Sanders.
I'd like to nominate Frank Otero.
Thank you very much.
Madam President, I will second that motion.
Thank you very much. Are there any other nominations? Hearing no further nominations, the nominations for the office of president are closed. I will now call for a voice vote. Mrs. Sanders, it was your motion. How do
Yes.
you vote? Do you vote for Mr. Otero?
Yes.
Mrs. Simoia?
I vote yes.
Mr. Vickers?
Yes.
Mr. Otero?
Yes.
And I vote yes. Motion passes 5-0. Mr. President, we get to switch spots. Thank you.
All right. I would stand for nominations for the office of Board Vice President.
Mr. President,
Ms. Osowski.
I would like to nominate Mr. David Vickers.
I'll second the motion.
Board Member Dr. Osowski has nominated David Vickers for the office of Board Vice President. Mr. Vickers, do you accept the nomination?
I do.
Are there any other nominations for the position? All right. I have a motion by Dr. Michelle Osowski to cease the nominations. And I would stand for a second.
I second.
Oh, no. I think there was a motion and a second for
For Vice President.
Vice President. Mr. President, I would move that we cease nominations since there are no further.
I'll second.
Mr. David Vickers has, well, okay. Okay, okay. Board Member Sonia Moya has moved, and Board Member Dana Sanders has seconded to cease the nominations. Is there any other discussion? If none, or at the end of it, okay. At this time, I'll call for a vote. Dr. Sowski, how do you vote?
Yes.
Board Member Simoia, how do you vote?
Yes.
Board Member Dana Sanders, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Board Member Mr. Vickers, how do you vote?
Yes.
And I vote yes.
You can switch chairs.
Don't switch now. We'll switch later. You don't have to.
Okay, at this time, I would stand for nominations for the office of Board Secretary.
We've already voted.
Voted
We
for the
just
vice
did a
president.
vote. We just did that.
No. They just voted to go.
It's okay.
Everybody's off tonight.
Okay, I would stand for nominations for the office of Board Secretary. Do I have a nomination?
Mr. President, I nominate Sonia C. Moya for secretary.
Board Member David Vickers has nominated Board Member Sonia Moya for the office of Board Secretary. Ms. Moya, do you accept the nomination?
I will.
Are there any other board members requiring a nomination? At this time, I would look for a board member to request that we cease nominations.
Mr. President,
Dr. Osowski.
I would move that we cease the nominations for the office of Board Secretary.
Second.
I would have a motion by Dr. Michelle Osowski to cease the nominations. I would stand for a second. Mr. Vickers. I have a second by Mr. Vickers. Ms. Michelle Osowski has moved, and Mr. Vickers has seconded that we cease nominations. Is there any discussion regarding this position? At this time, I'll go ahead and call for a vote. Dr. Osowski, how do you vote?
Yes.
Ms. Simoia, how do you vote?
Yes.
Mrs. Sanders, how do you vote?
Yes.
Mr. Vickers, how do you vote?
Yes.
And I vote yes. Board members, Sonia Simoya has been approved as board secretary.
Have to have a vote?
No, we just did the
We
roll
just
call.
voted.
We voted. I think we voted to cease the nominations, but I don't think there was a call vote for the position.
Okay. All right, at this time, we'll take a vote for position of board secretary. Mr. Vickers, how do you vote?
For Ms. C. Moya?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Ms.
Ye-
Sanders?
Yes.
Ms. Simoya?
Yeah.
Dr. Osowski?
Yes.
Okay, and I vote yes.
Thank you. Okay.
Sonia Moya is elected as board secretary.
Great, we're done.
Okay, this time I will exercise my responsibility to appoint board members to committees. The first committee is the Finance Committee. Okay, I'm looking at two members. The first member that I'm appointing to the Finance Committee as the Finance Committee Chair would be Board Member Dana Sanders. The second member to the Finance Committee as a member is Board Member Sonia Simoya. Are you two individuals fine with that appointment?
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, the next committee is the Audit Committee. We have a chair and a board member on that committee. I'm appointing Dr. Michelle Osowski as the chair to the Audit Committee, and Board Member David Vickers as a member of the Audit Committee. Do you individuals have, are you fine with that?
That's fine.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, we're moving to item number 6 in the agenda. That's the approval of Resolution 26-001, Board of Education Scholarship. I would stand for a motion regarding item number 6.
Mr. President,
Yes,
I
Mrs.
move
Sosky.
that we approve the resolution 26-001, the Board of Education Scholarship.
I have a motion by Dr. Osowski to approve Resolution 26-001, Board of Education Scholarship. I would stand for a second.
I second.
Dr. Michelle Osowski has moved, and Board Member Dana Sanders has second. To approval of Resolution 26-001, Board of Education Scholarship. Is there any other discussion regarding this item on the agenda? If not,
Mr. President?
yes, Ms. Sanders.
Could we get an explanation of what that scholarship entails? I know what it is, but I'd like everybody to know what the Board of Education Scholarship entails.
It's on the resolution, right? Okay, hold on.
I'd just like for just a general idea of what, who's eligible? What do we do with that? Where's the money come from? Just so people understand what's
Do
going on.
you want,
Mr. President, I'm happy to provide a summary for you.
go right ahead.
So for several years, the Board of Education has, on its own free will, elected to have deducted from their stipend $50 per board member that goes into an account that we store up and save over time. And as we get towards the end of the spring semester, we ask our high school counselors to identify students who may be interested in applying for the scholarship, at which time those who meet the criteria for the scholarship, and we're looking for students who are most specifically interested in education, of course. I mean, that kind of comes with our interests, although we have not restricted it. We do have a grade point requirement, and we do ask for some letters of recommendation. Then the board sits down with those recommendations in a blind manner, and we review the applications and we make our votes. From there, we also make a decision about how we will divvy up our savings account amongst those students. And then at the academic awards ceremony, we present those students with the board scholarship. That's in summary.
Thank you.
You are
Dr.
most welcome.
Osowski.
Mr. President,
Yes.
Would it be all right to go ahead and read the resolution for the audience
Sure.
present?
Sure.
Los Lunas Schools Board of Education, Resolution 26-001, the Board of Education Scholarship. Whereas the Los Lunas Schools Board of Education supports the district's mission to provide an engaging, high-quality education where learning focuses on the whole child, and it is the responsibility of each child and every one of us to instill in the belief that all students can succeed. And whereas the Los Lunas Schools Board of Education supports and promotes the pursuit of higher education. And whereas the Los Lunas Schools Board of Education understands the financial burden of a college education. And whereas the Los Lunas Schools Board of Education receives a per diem stipend for attendance of the board meetings. Now therefore be it resolved by the Los Lunas Schools Board of Education that through our hand and seal, we, the sitting members of the Los Lunas Schools Board of Education, do hereby request that Los Lunas Schools Board of Education Scholarship Fund to be continued and maintained by the district's finance department at this time. And be it further resolved by the Los Lunas Schools Board of Education that we, the sitting members of the Los Lunas Schools Board of Education, do hereby request that $50 be deducted biweekly from each of the members' stipend to be allowed to the aforementioned scholarship fund, effective with the passing of this resolution. The board shall receive and review all applications and make the final award regarding the recipients subject to the established criteria. And be it further resolved by the Los Lunas Schools Board of Education that scholarships be awarded annually to one or more graduating seniors of the Los Lunas schools who have most exemplified the criterion of the aforementioned scholarship as established by the board, and that the resolution for this scholarship fund be submitted for renewal annually at the Board of Education's reorganization meeting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Board members, is there any other discussion or questions regarding this item? All right, this time I will take a vote for item number 6, approval of resolution 26-001, Board of Education Scholarship. Mr. Vickers, how do you vote?
Yes.
Mrs. Sanders, how do you vote?
Yes.
Mrs. Simoia, how do you vote?
I vote yes.
And then Dr. Osowski, how do you vote?
Yes?
And I vote yes. The resolution has been approved by the Board of Education. This brings us to the announcement of meetings as followed by the Open Meetings Act and the District Open Meetings Resolution. On occasion, a quorum of the board members attend the same function, including those held at school sites, at district level, as well as sports functions, conferences, workshops, and trainings. Board members will refrain from discussing or acting on Los Lunas Schools Board of Education issues in those settings. In addition, only official meetings are published, and if other meetings are scheduled, they will be announced in accordance with the Open Meetings Act. With that being said, I would like to announce the following meetings. January 13th, 2020, 2026. The Audit Committee, that's at the Central Office Conference Room at 3:30 PM. It's a regular and a special audit, and it's attendance by invitation only. January 13th, 2026 is Finance Committee, Central Office Conference Room at 4 PM. January 20th, 2026, Board Work Session, Central Office Boardroom at 5 PM. Topics as listed on notice of agenda. Quorum and attendance. Discussion only, no decisions will be made. January 20th, 2026, regular board meeting, Central Office Boardroom at 6 PM. Okay, I'll be asking for a motion to adjourn. I would like to let the board members know that they must remain seated after the meeting for a few minutes for signatures as needed, and then I would then invite the audience to join us for refreshments.
Mr. President,
Yes, Dr.
I
Sosky.
move that we adjourn the meeting.
I will second that motion.
We have a motion by Dr. Michelle Osowski and a second by Board Member Sonia C. Moya to adjourn. Mr. Dave Vickers, how do you vote?
Yes.
Mrs. Dana Sanders, how do you vote?
Yes.
Mrs. C. Moya, how do you vote?
I vote yes.
And Dr. Michelle Osowski, how do you vote?
Yes.
And I vote yes. The meeting is adjourned.